Greetings, old school magic players, and welcome to the Four Horsemen.
Hey, Parker. All right, we're live.
Hey, Chadster. All right.
How's it going, man?
All right.
The usual?
The usual. Yeah.
Okay, so today we're doing some regular 7-point Singleton. There's this is a Neos thing going on right now, right? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So we won't get into the intricacies of why I'm not playing in a Neos event. But I used to play 7-point Singleton a lot. I haven't played it in a long time. It's very challenging, very difficult format. I mean, the guys that play this format are super skilled, and at least during the COVID days, I played, I think, maybe 3 or 4 times in their tournaments, and I was blown away at how good these guys are and how perfected their decks are. So, really challenging format, and I built a deck that's more of like a control-y kind of deck. We'll see how it does. And Parker, you're in the tournament. How you doing so far?
1 and 2.
Okay. Well, if you how many players are in your group?
I think it was 7 players in the group.
Okay.
Or like pot is 7 players, and then you have a bye against 1 person.
Okay, so you still have several more matches to go. You can still make it to the next round.
Yeah, I think just 2 more matches.
All right, so you ready to play?
Yep. Let's do it.
Okay.
You have a bye or
you want to call it?
I'll take odds.
It's a 5. You got it.
I will play first.
Okay.
I don't know why your video quality is really poor on my end.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if it's like...
It's clear on mine. Yeah, John was telling me the other day that it was blurring out. I wonder if I let it zoom in and zoom out, if that helps.
No, it's just pixelated. It's not fuzzy. It's just like grainy.
Let me close some of my other browser tabs. And I'll refresh here. Parker, is that any better?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's a lot better, actually.
Okay. Yep. All right. Yeah, I closed some tabs, refreshed.
Cool.
All right, we good to go?
Yep, I will keep.
All right, and you're on the play, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, good luck, man.
Good luck, have fun.
All right, I have a very crappy hand, as usual, but let's see what happens. All right, you're up.
Island and Mind Bomb.
Ooh, bam. All right, right out of the gate.
Yeah, damage. I'll take that.
All right, I'm at 17.
Pass.
Nobody wants to discard 3 cards, right?
Yeah, generally speaking, unless you're playing, Psychic Purge?
Oh, yeah, Psychic Purge. Yeah, that would do it. All right, I'll play a Ruins of Trocaire and pass.
City Brass. I'll take a damage.
Uh-oh.
A Llanowar Elf.
The Elvermorphin. Llanowar.
Pass.
All right. All right, I'll play a Forest. And I'll play Fountain of Youth.
All right. That's good against me.
And I'll pass.
Attack. Attack for 1.
Okay, 16.
Islands. And I'll play a Timmy.
That's Timmy. Okay.
Pass.
And I'll gain a life at the end of your turn.
Yep.
Go to 17. Okay, I'll play a Plains. The Timmy. Timmy. Okay, I'll play the Jaloom Tome.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Cards in hand?
I have 5.
Draw. Play a mountain. And attack for 1.
Okay, 16.
Pass turn. During your draw step. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, pass turn. During your draw step, I have an effect.
Okay. All right, go ahead. During my draw step. Uh-oh. This must be a
Stormseeker.
Stormseeker. All right, so I've drawn, and now I have 6 cards.
Go to 10.
All right, I'm at 10. That's pretty brutal. All right, I'll play a Plains. Let's see. So you're at 14, and I'm at 10. Okay, and you've got, what are your lands? 3 islands and a forest?
2 island, mountain, and City of Brass.
Okay, there's a bit of a glare, so... Okay, there we go. Mountain, City of Brass. Okay. And I've got 5 cards now. How many cards do you have?
2.
2 cards? Okay. What should I do here?
Are you on hold or something? Because there's like weird.
Oh, that's my 4 Horsemen music playing in the background.
Oh, dude.
Is it too loud?
No, it's fine. It just sounds like you're like on hold with 18.
Well, what I found was having some low volume background music, it seems to be better for these videos, because when there's no sound, there's a lot of like sitting silent, thinking, you know, about what to do in your turn kind of thing. All right. Well, I will do green, white, and I will do a ice storm on your mountain.
Cool.
And I will pass turn.
Oh, sorry. In a turn, I'll shoot you.
Oh, yes. I'm at 9.
Take damage. Sorry. And I'll chain lightning you.
Oh. Chain lightning. Okay. Yep. I'm at 6. Getting low.
And I think I'll just pass turn. Then I have an effect during your upkeep.
Okay. Can't do that. So, all right. It's my upkeep.
Tap 3 for mana short.
Mana short. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. Well, I will, in response, I'll pay 2 and gain a life. So I'll go to 7 with the fountain. And I'll pay 2 and draw a card with the Jaloom Tome. And I will discard the Ring of the Immortals.
What the fuck is that?
It's Italian. This is an Italian Legends one, but it's a ring.
Can't. Your video quality is really bad again for me, so
really?
I can't really tell what it is.
So Ring of the Immortals. I think that's what it's called. Ring of Immortals. Sorry. Okay, so counters an instant or aura/enchantment spell that targets a permanent you control. So it can counter an instant.
Okay.
Or it can counter a enchantment of something that I can control. So it's like a
Fate.
It's like a what's that green counter spell?
Avoid fate.
Yeah, it's like a artifact that does avoid fate.
Okay.
Okay. All right, and then I'm gonna draw for my turn. Ooh, that's not good. All right, I got a Hollow Trees. Comes into play tapped. And I can't do anything, so I pass.
And a turn shoot you.
All right, I'm at 6 again.
Is it worth it? I'll attack you for 1.
Okay, I'm at 5.
Then I'll go to 12 and I'll shatter your Fountain of Youth.
Okay.
And pass.
Right.
1 in hand.
I guess we'll need something really good here. I guess we'll put a counter on the Hollow Trees. Okay. I'll play a Forest. And I'll play a Wrath of God.
I'll shoot you.
Okay, I'm at 4.
These are gone.
And pass with 3.
Okay. Play a forest, or I mean a mountain. Sorry. 3 Wheel of Fortune.
Uh-oh. Okay, I have a Cyclone, a Skull, and a Giant Tomb that I'm discarding.
No cards.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'll take a damage and play a Flying Men.
Nice.
And pass.
Okay. Do I want to untap the trees? It's got 1 counter on it. Nah, we'll let it ride. All right. Draw Flying Man.
Yeah, it's Flying Men plural, but the picture is only 1 person.
That's funny. What am I gonna do here? Well, okay, I'll play a Icy Manipulator.
All right.
And I guess I will pass.
Upkeep. Any effects?
So you've got 1 mountain and 1 city of brass. Now I guess I just have to let you go in with your damage. I don't think I can do anything about it.
Enforced. Declare tap.
Alright, we'll try and tap him.
He is tapped.
All you gotta do is 4 damage, so I'm dead after that.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and Hurricane for 4.
Yeah, there you go. Wow, that was really speedy.
Not really.
You didn't think so?
I don't know. Maybe.
One more turn, I think I would have been okay. If I could survive one more, I might have been able to life gain my way out of it.
Are you playing like Stream of Life or Healing Salve?
Oh, I've got all kinds of shenanigans in here. Okay, let's try again, yeah?
What about, what is it, Diamond Valley?
Yeah, Diamond Valley is good. Ivory Tower is good. Stream of Life is good. Alabaster Potion is actually pretty good because it's an instant. There's all kinds of little ways to maneuver. All right, game 2. You made quick work of me. So what decks have you seen so far that are giving you a challenge?
So the only one that actually was really a challenge was like mono white banding. I just I feel like I would have been fine if I wasn't mana screwed those games. But like Crusade was just brutal.
Mm-hmm.
What else did I play? Played like against something with like Juzams and stuff. That was like really close. He just like stabilized every game at like 3 life. And
Whoa.
get over the hump.
All right. Well, this is a really bad hand. It might be worse than the last hand, but let's just keep and we'll try it out. I'll start with a Hollow Trees and pass. Maybe my deck is really terrible. It's highly likely.
Let's see. I go Pendlehaven into Llanowar
Nice.
and pass.
That is a great card to have on the first turn. All right. 1 counter on the trees. And I will play a forest and pass.
What does Hollow Tree do again?
So basically it says, comes into play tapped. You may choose not to untap Hollow Trees during your upkeep and instead put a storage counter on it. I can tap and remove any number of storage counters, and for each storage counter removed, I get a green.
Okay. Hammerheim?
Yep.
I'll Stone Rain. I guess just the storage land.
Okay. Yeah, it's not good early, but it's really good late game.
Yeah. Your go.
Okay. All right. I will play a Ruins of Trocare and pass.
Islands. And I'll attack for 1.
Mm-hmm.
Pump it.
18.
Second main, I'll Chain Lightning you.
Okay, 15.
And pass.
Okay, I'll play a Maze of Ith.
Woof. Alright.
And you're going to love this. I'll play a COP green.
Alright.
I'm running several COPs in here. That's one of them, and I'll pass. But you don't have very many green creatures. I don't think it's going to...
No, I don't.
It's not going to do much against you.
Declare attack.
Okay. I will maze him.
You got it. Best turn.
All right. Okay, I'll play a Plains. And I'll play a Disrupting Scepter.
Counterspell.
Oh, the counterspell. Okay, and I'll pass.
Draw. Forest. Declare attack.
Okay.
Pass. 3 in hand.
Okay, I'll play a Forest and pass.
Mountain. And pass turn.
Okay. I'm going to play a Plains. And I will pass.
Script spray. And pass.
Okay. All right, I pass turn.
Declare attack.
Okay, I'll maze the script sprite and I'll protect that from the elf.
Pass with 4.
Okay. All right, I will play a Forest. And what should I do here? All right. Six lands. I think I'll just pass.
No. Tega. How many cards in hand?
I have 5.
Twister.
Time Twister. Okay. Is Time Twister pointed in this format? Or no?
Yeah. Twister and Wheel are both 1 point each.
Okay.
I feel like they should be higher. I don't know why they're not, but yeah, whatever. Let's see. Curdate?
Yeah.
Felwarstone?
Yep.
2, and Aliopile.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yep. All good.
And I'll pass with 4.
Okay. All right. What should I do here? I will play a plains. Okay, I'll play a Jam Day Tome.
Yep.
And pass turn.
In a turn, Ancestral Recall, targeting myself.
Nice.
Cards in hands.
I've got 6.
Islands.
Parker, is my screen still pixelated for you, or is it any better?
It's still pixelated, but it's better than it has been.
Let me refresh real quick.
Okay.
Okay, is that any better for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot better. Alright. So I will see green, red, blue. I'll Ice Storm the Maze of It.
Ooh. Ice Storm, Maze of Ith. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay.
And it's back to crap.
Huh?
Your quality is back to crap.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's alright.
Sorry, I don't know what's going on. It's weird.
Do you have any forests?
I do not have any forests untapped. I have 2 plains and a Ruins of Trokar. I do have 3 forest taps and a plain tap.
Okay, yeah. The in play is what I was looking
Yes,
for.
I have 3 forests, 3 plains, and a Ruins of Trokar.
Yeah, tap for green for a Dryad.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a Jam Day Tome?
Jam Day Tome and COP green.
I will pay 4, 5, and I'll detonate the Jam Day Tome.
Ooh, that's brutal. Yikes. Okay, I'll tap the Ruins of Trokar for 2, sack it for 2, and I'll draw. Alright, so I take 4, and I am at 11.
And then I'll move to attack.
Yeah.
And I'll swing with Aerobotic. Well, actually, that one just came into play, so...
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4?
Yep.
Okay, I'm at 7.
Pass turn. 3 in hand.
Okay. I need a Wrath of God, or a balance. Wow. I top decked the Wrath of God.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty crazy.
You're playing it?
Well, I mean, I probably should, right? Otherwise I'm dead. I'll play a plains. Yeah, I'll play Wrath of God.
Yep. Got it.
Wow, what a top deck. I don't know. I'm pretty low on life already, though, so I don't know if it's enough. I've already played a land. Yeah, so I guess I have to pass.
Play an island and pass with 3 in hand.
Okay. Okay, I'll play a forest. And I'll play Arborea.
What's that?
So Arborea is a kind of like an interesting... I don't know if it's going to look pixelated for you, but it's an interesting enchant world from Legends. It says it's 2 green, 2 colorless. It says if a player does not cast a spell or put a card into play on
they can't attack.
Or his or her turn, no creatures may attack that player until his or her next turn.
Yep.
And then I'll do 3, and I'll play a Disrupting Scepter.
Okay.
And I'll pass with 4. Can I survive? I don't know. Pretty low. I wish my COP green was a COP red.
I will fissure your planes.
Oh, okay. I'll pump it into the COP green.
So wait, yeah, how do COPs read?
So it basically says the next whatever color it is that damages you is prevented. So okay. the next green damage this turn, done to me is prevented.
Yeah.
So like if you have Stormseeker, for example, it gets prevented if you played it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll pass with 2.
Okay. All right. I will play a Ivory Tower. And I have 4 cards, and I'll pass. Maybe I have a chance now.
Yeah, I think you just won. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and scoop to the... I think.
Yeah, because basically I can just sit here and gain life for the rest of the game with Arborea and Ivory Tower until I get...
Well, I have 1 more turn. Play a Volcanic and pass.
Okay. All right. I should have used the Disrupting Scepter, but I did not. All right. We'll do Disrupting Scepter.
Discard City of Brass.
Okay. All right, I will play a Regrow on my Jamde Tome and pass.
Alright, that might help. Lightning Bolt you?
Yep. Nothing I can do about that. I am at 7, so I go to 4.
Pass with 1.
Okay. I have 5 cards, so I'll gain 1 life during my upkeep. So I go to 6.
You go to 5.
Oh, sorry.
You're at
5.
3.
Sorry. You're right. I was thinking of my 5-point life. I'm at 5. Okay. Draw 1. All right, we'll activate Disrupting Scepter.
Hurricane.
Ooh. Huh. So you must have something better than Hurricane in your hand?
No cards in hand.
No cards in hand. Ah, okay.
Hurricane's terrible when you have a COP green.
Well, that's true. Okay.
That's what I was trying to get to with the fissure, but I was like, oh wait, yeah, COP green prevents the next source no matter what.
Right.
I don't have to.
Okay, I'll play a Giant Tome and pass with 5.
Scavenger folk.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Pass.
All right. And I gain 1 life, go from 5 to 6. Thank God. Okay, we will swords the Scavenger Folk. I think that's probably the first time I've ever swords the Scavenger Folk.
So I go to 21.
Yeah.
Actually, in response, I'll pump it. I'll go to 22.
Okay, yeah, that works. And I'll pass with 5.
What the fuck is your win condition?
Oh, well, I have a couple of different win conditions.
All right. Well, I'll chain lightning you.
Ooh. Okay, in response to the chain lightning, I will draw with the Giant Tome. Yep. Okay, so I take 3. I'm at 3.
Pass.
All right. I have 6 cards, so I gain 2 and go to 5. All right. Okay. Guess I should just pass turn here. With 7.
Flying then?
Yep. They're good.
Pass.
Alright, end of your turn, I'm going to do 4 and draw a card. Alright. So I have 7 cards, so I gain 3 and go to 8.
And I can't attack you if you don't play a spell, right?
If I don't play a spell, you cannot attack me. That's right.
Hang on.
But if I play anything, then you can.
Got it.
And I'll eventually have to play something. But yeah, with this combo here, I can ride for a long time. It says cast a spell or put a card into play. So putting a land also counts. I can't play a land either.
Okay.
You have no cards in hand?
Nope.
Okay. What to do here? Okay, I'm gonna put a forest into play, so your flying men can attack.
Alright.
And I'm gonna do a stream of life for x equals 7.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick these up.
Okay. All right, it came together on that one.
You're down to 1 if I like popped the Aleo pile.
If you pop the Aleo pile, but yeah, that's why I had to do that stream of life because I was like, I'm getting really, really close here. Well, that was a little more of a challenge than the first match. You just like wiped the floor with me on match 1.
It doesn't look like what my deck is doing actually lines up very well against you.
Well, that's because I have several cards that life gain. I have the Alabaster Potion. I have the City.
No, I mean not that. The fact that I'm like built around Juxtapose.
Oh, well, you can swap an artifact with Juxtapose, right?
Yeah.
So you could take my Jayamde Tome and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was. There's a lot of artifacts that I depend on that you could totally steal. And also, if you got your Copper Tablet or your Anka Mishra out early, I would just be totally crushed.
No Anka Mishra. Although I should be playing that, I just didn't think about it.
Yeah, that would fit very well in your in your deck.
Yeah,
Are you playing? Are you playing Black Vice?
No.
Is that pointed?
I think so.
Let me look.
Yeah, I think it is. I should be with all the draw sevens. This isn't a very good deck. Not gonna lie.
Not good? I mean, it's pretty tricky if you get a good hand. I mean, it does a lot of damage really fast.
Can.
Let's see, where's there?
Yeah, I should be playing Anka Mishra. That's just a total mistake.
Okay, so let's see. Black Vice is not pointed.
Right.
So yeah, I would, well, I don't know if you get it early, it's killer good. Black Vice, Ankh of Mishra is not pointed.
I thought about playing Winter Orb, but...
Winter Orb has 1 point, and yes, that would be very good, since most of your spells cost 1 or 2.
Yeah, I just built a bad deck, it's fine.
Oh, Black Vice is pointed. I see it. It's 2 points. Yeah, it's up there with Abyss and Moat and Balance and Land Tax, Control, Magic, all the Moxen and everything. Yeah, so it is 2 points. All right, game number 3. All right, you got to play. Okay, I'll keep. You're up.
Pendlehaven, Script Sprite.
Oh, man, that is a really good first turn. Holy crap. Okay. I'll play a Forest and an Ivory Tower and pass.
Jesus. Alright. Sure. Tropical Islands. And I'll attack for 2.
Okay, 18.
Pass.
Alright, I'm at 6, so I'm back to 20. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, I will pass with 7.
Orheim. Attack for 1.
Okay. I'm at 19.
And play a 10.
Yeah.
Pass.
Alright, I gained 3. I'm at 22. Oh no. That's bad. Alright. I will play a Drop of Honey and pass.
That's during each player's upkeep?
No, it only triggers during my upkeep.
Okay. Drop. Tropical Islands. Attack for 2.
Okay, I'm back to 20.
Pass.
Alright, I have 7 cards, so I go to 23. Come on, land.
Oh, and then during your upkeep, you destroy the...
Yes, whatever the lowest, and since they're tied, you get to choose.
Yep.
Wow. This is really bad. No lands. Okay, I will have to discard.
not that bad. You have a fucking ivory tower.
Yeah, but I really need some land. I can't do anything.
You have an ivory tower with drop of honey. I'd say you're doing fine.
I will discard the hive and pass.
And eternal shoot.
Okay. 22.
Oh. Tega. I'll attack you for 2.
Okay. I'm at 20.
Pass.
Alright. I'm at 23. Land. Oh my god. That is craziness. Alright, I'll discard Mirror Universe and pass.
Oh, during your upkeep, you killed him.
Yeah, he dies.
Yep, and drop of honey.
And the drop of honey dies. Yep. Okay, go ahead.
Islands. I'll hurricane for 5.
Okay, I'm at 18.
I'm at 15. Pass.
Alright, I gained 3. So I'm at 21. Oh my god, a fucking land. What a miracle. Alright, I'll play a COP green and pass.
Factory. And wonder if this is worth it. Yeah, just try it. Why not?
What you got?
I'm gonna tap the factory to animate itself.
Okay.
I'll pay 4 for juxtapose.
Oh wow, yeah.
So you don't have a creature, so we don't exchange, but we do both have an artifact.
Okay. So I get a Mistress Factory and you get an Ivory Tower?
Yes.
Okay.
Use the candelabra as proxy.
Yeah, that's an interesting maneuver.
Pass with 2.
Alright, let me grab a Mistress Factory. Okay. Alright, no more life for me. And how many cards do you have? 2 cards?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So does my Mistress Factory count as a land? Or is it just a Mistress Factory?
Yeah, it's a factory. It's untapped and
okay. What to do here? I guess I will. You have 2 cards?
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I have to pass. Wow, yeah, that's quite the maneuver with the juxtapose. Nicely done.
Pass with 3.
Okay. Alright, I got a Savannah.
During Ivory Tower gained you like 20 life already.
Yeah, well, I only had 1 land. Like, that was pretty bad. I got a lot of land in this deck. For me to only have 1 land that long is really bizarre. I mean, you got like 8 land over there, and I had 1. Okay, I will play the Jaloon. I'll play the Jaloom Tome and pass.
Draw. Chaos Orb.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I'll pass.
All right.
3 cards.
Okay, I can't do anything. I pass turn.
Pass with 4.
Okay, end of your turn. I will do 2 and draw with the Jaloom Tome.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna discard. I'll discard a Thanos Coffin.
Okay.
All right, I'll play a Plains. And I'll pass with 7.
Pass with 5.
All right, I will do the Jaloom Tomb. I'll discard a forest. Draw. I'll play a Plains. And I'll pass with 7.
Gain 1 life during my upkeep.
Okay.
Stone Rain the Factory.
Stone Rain the Factory. Alright, I will tap him and activate the Jaloom Tome. Discard a plane. Alright, Factory's dead. I'll put him over here because he's not technically in the deck.
I'll go ahead and Chaos Orb your Jaloom Tome.
Chaos Orb the Jaloom Tome. Alright, I will Divine Offering your Chaos Orb in response.
Alright, so I gain 2.
No, I gain 2.
Gain 2. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry, I'm gonna counterspell that.
Okay, it's counterspelled. Alright, so this is blown up. Or no, the Jaloom Tome is blown up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And pass with 4.
Alright, I'll play a Plains. Okay, I'll play the Ring of the Immortals.
Okay.
And pass.
And it counters an instant or sorcery?
Yeah, so basically I pay 3, I tap it, it counters an instant or an enchant or aura that targets a permanent I control.
Alright, I will detonate that thing.
Okay, so I take 5.
Yep.
Alright. So I'm at 12. I'm at 16.
You're at 16.
16.
Yeah, we're both at 16. Pass 4.
Okay. Alright, I'll play a Plains. I'll play an Aeliopile. And I'll play an Icy Manipulator and pass.
4 cards, draw. Is that a Savannah on the end?
Savannah, yes.
I'll Psychic Venom the Savannah.
Okay.
Here we go. Ornament.
All right, I'll play Forest. I'll play the Skull of Orm.
All right. It's returns creatures from your graveyard to your hand.
Enchantments.
Oh, yep.
It costs 5. You pay 5, you tap, return an enchantment from your graveyard to your hand.
All right.
And you got 4 in hand, you said?
Yep.
All right, I will pass.
Curdate.
Oh, yeah, he's good.
Pass with 4.
Okay, I'll play a desert and pass.
Attack for 2.
Okay, I'll tap him with the icy.
Oh, yeah. Islands. And I'll play a Twister.
The Twister. Okay, so in response, I will swords your or Curdate and remove him from the game.
Alright, I go to 18.
Wow, that changes things.
Hope so.
Well, now you're going to be gaining life from the Ivory Tower.
Hope so.
Man, that juxtaposed Ivory Tower totally switched this game up. That's a nice little maneuver.
Yeah, thanks. I did play a land this turn.
Yeah.
Let's see. Heliopile.
Yep.
And pass.
I guess I should have blown my Heliopile on you before the Time Twister, but I forgot. Alright, I'll play a Forest. And I'll play Cyclone.
What is that?
So Cyclone is an enchantment from Arabian Nights. 2 green, 2 colorless. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a wind counter on Cyclone. During your upkeep, pay a green for each wind counter on Cyclone, or bury Cyclone. If you pay, Cyclone deals 1 damage to each player and each creature for each wind counter on it.
Okay, so it's like a hurricane that builds.
Yes, for counters that build up on it.
Yep, cool. Sounds good.
Okay, and I will... I'll play a Millstone.
I'm going to counterspell that.
Oh. Damn. That's bad. Okay. And I will play a Greater Realm of Preservation.
From Legends, I don't know what it does, so...
So it's like a COP for red and black. Prevent all damage against you from 1 red or black source, but you have to pay 1 colorless and a white.
Right. Okay.
So it's like a COP red black, but it's an extra white. And I'll pass.
Untap. 5 in hands. Gain 1.
Hey, can you just... Audrey wants you to put her into bed. She's all clean and bed, and she's got her water and her blanket. And she wants you to put her to bed.
Okay. Hey, Parker.
Yep.
60-second pause.
60-second bio break.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
You got it.
It's a few days like to in the IKEA bag.
Okay, Parker, I'm back. You there?
Just fixing the snack.
Yeah, me too. I got some whiskey and popcorn.
Oh, I got a beer and tomatoes with salt, and I didn't have a lemon, so I just squirted lime on it.
Whoa. Tomatoes with salt and lime, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Did you grow them in your garden?
No, just normal store-bought tomato.
Mm.
All right, so I've already drawn. Untapped and drawn.
Okay.
All right, and so that thing, you said it's one white and a colorless.
Yes. The greater realm, I have to pay a white and a colorless. And right now I have the Savannah with the Sonic Blast and a Desert untapped.
And it prevents the next
Red or black damage.
Right. Okay. I'll lightning bolt you.
Lightning bolt me? Alright, what's that leave you untapped over there?
Pendlehaven, Trop, Hammerheim, Island.
Oh, dang. So you could, like, fireball me. I'm at 16.
Yep.
Okay, I'll take the 3. I'm at 13.
Alright. You have how many forests and how many plains?
Okay. I got 5 forests, or sorry, 5 plains, 3 forests, a desert, and a savanna.
Oh, I storm a forest.
Alright.
And pass with 4.
Okay. Okay. Untap, upkeep. Alright, this thing gets, the cyclone gets a counter. So there's, it doesn't do anything now. Draw.
I think you can stack it where it does, right?
At the beginning of your upkeep, put a win counter on cyclone. You could, yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
All right. I passed with 5.
Drop. Strip mine.
Yep.
I'll strip a forest.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right. I'll tap an island at the end of your turn.
Alright.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. All right. There's 1 counter on there. So during your upkeep, you have to pay 1 for each counter. All right. So I'm going to pay 1. And it deals 1 damage to us and all creatures.
All creatures or all creatures with flying?
Oh, all creatures.
Oh, alright, cool.
All right. And then I'm going to pay 1 and prevent the damage with my COP green. So you take 1.
Yep.
So you're at 17.
18. I gained a life off of Ivory Tower.
Oh, okay. 18. All right. And I don't take anything because I prevented it. All right, then I'll draw for turn. Okay. I'll play the Ruins of Trokar. And I will pass turn. How many cards do you have?
4.
Okay.
Draw.
Anyway, the Cyclone's one of my win conditions.
Okay. I'll let's see. I'll fissure your forest.
Okay. I'll pump it into the COP green.
You got it.
All right. And then on your turn, I'll tap one of your islands.
Okay.
How many cards do you have?
4.
Okay.
During your upkeep, you cyclone.
Oh, Yep. Sorry, let me put that back. Okay, so it goes to. It was on 2, so I have to pay 2. We each take 2.
For each.
I'll prevent 1, so you take 2, so you go to 16. I'll prevent it. Then it goes to 3. All right. Now,
Don't you? Wait, I thought you had to pay green for Cyclone.
No. You just.
Oh,
Oh, you're right. Oh my gosh, you're totally right. So I would have to pay 2. Oh yeah, now I see why you're getting rid of my forest. All right, so I pay 2. Well, it's not worth it then. So I'll take 2, and you'll take 2. So I go to 11. But then I can. Oh yeah, you're right. I can't pay it at all. So actually, it's destroyed.
okay.
Yeah, it gets destroyed. So we don't take anything. So I'm back to 13. You're back to 18.
Alright.
Okay, now I draw. I didn't even realize that. I have a whole bunch of forests in my hand. If I knew that, I would have been playing them. I wasn't paying attention. I thought it was just pay 1. Okay, so none of my lands are tapped. Well, that's pretty dumb. All right, how many cards you got?
4.
I need something here. All right, I guess I have to pass.
Okay. I'll regrow,
Yeah.
bringing back Twister.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
And Plain Islands. And I'll go ahead and twist. And I'll pop you with Aliopile.
Okay, I'll pop you with Aliopile. All right, so I take 2. I'm at 11. You take 2. You're at 16. Man, what a game this is turning into, huh?
Yeah. So glad I stole that fucking.
Yeah, I'd be at like 300 life by now. All right. All right. And you still get to continue with the rest of your turn.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Let's see. So you have COP green, that red and black one.
Skull of Orm and Icy.
Okay.
Here, let me refresh, see if it gets better for you. All right, is that any better?
Yep. It's always great when it refreshes, but then it's like a few seconds later it goes back to shit.
That's really weird.
All right, so I will play Copper Tablet.
Copper tablet. Copper tablet.
And pass with 6.
All right, I'll divine offering the copper tablet.
All right.
So I gain 2 for that.
And pass. That doesn't remove it from the game, right? That's just dust
No,
to
yeah, it
dust.
just destroys, yeah.
You go. Yeah, it's already shit again.
Man. I guess it's because I'm streaming, because since it's uploading, maybe that's what the problem is.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll play a forest. And I'll play a Jaloom Tome. And I guess I will pass.
Untap. Upkeep. 6 cards, so I'll gain 2.
Now you gain the life.
18.
Alright.
Draw.
Yep.
That mountain. Shatter the let's go with icy.
Shatter the icy.
Actually no, I'm gonna do the Jalem Tome.
Jalem Tome?
Yep.
Alright, okay, I'll activate it.
Yep.
Alright, I'll discard a planes. Alright, it's shattered. Okay.
I'll regrow.
Okay.
And I'll bring back Copper Tablet.
That's pretty good. Alright.
Copper Tablet.
Alright.
And pass with 4.
Alright, I'll tap your tropical island.
And in response, I'll Sonic Blast you.
Sonic Blast? Alright, I take 4, I'm at 9. You take 2.
Pass.
Okay.
I feel like I'm not playing this optimally.
Well, I don't know. This game is like we're on like, you know, game number 17 with all these time twisters.
Yeah, I was debating on regrowing Twister or if I should regrow Psyblast.
Yeah.
With the way things are going, I feel like Copper Tablet's just probably better.
All right, I'm gonna play.
Never mind.
I'm gonna play the Fountain of Youth. And I'm gonna regrow the Jaloom Tome.
Okay.
All right, and I'll play it again.
Yep. Oh, and you took a damage during your upkeep.
Oh, from the Copper Tablet. Yeah, okay, so I'm at 8. Okay, and I will pass.
Upkeep. Go to 15. Draw.
How many cards do you
have? 4 now.
Okay.
Island. Pass.
Alright, I will gain a life at the end of your turn.
Yep.
And then I'll lose a life from the Copper Tablet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm back to 8. Also, at the end of your turn, I'm going to activate the Singleton.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll discard an Alio pile. All right, then
How many cards do you have?
What's that?
How many cards do you have?
I have 3 now. Okay, I'll go to draw. Okay, I'll play a strip mine. Alright, I'll pay 3 and play the force field.
1 second. Cards in hand?
2.
Mana available?
Alright, so I've got 2 forests, 2 plains, a strip mine, a desert, a ruins of Trokar, and a savanna with the psychic venom on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 if I sack the ruins.
I'll power sync that for 9.
Power sync the force field for 9.
7, 8, 9. Yes.
Alright, so in response, I will gain a life, go to 9, and then in response to that, I will I guess I won't do anything else. Okay, so it's power synced.
Okay. So it taps you out.
Oh, that's right. It taps me out. So I should go ahead and do all the stuff, right? All right. So I'll. Oh, it taps me out. Yeah, that's gonna be game. All right. Yeah, if you've got enough to deal me 9 damage, then you're gonna win. I take 2 damage from the brass. So if you can do me 7, then it's game over.
We shall see.
All right. Go ahead.
Untap. I go to 14. Draw. You have 3 cards?
I have 2 cards, and I'm tapped out. No land.
Yeah, no, I can't kill you.
Aw.
Scrib Sprite. Llanowar. And I'll Storm Seeker you.
Okay, for 2, so I'm at 5.
Pass. Upkeep, you go to 4.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep, copper tablet. Takes me to 4. No other upkeep, so I'll draw.
I have no cards in hand.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have regrew the Twister.
Yeah, it's a twister again. Alright. Alright. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'll play Mirror Universe.
Oh, God. All right.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Your deck is so annoying.
Sorry, man. Yeah,
Nothing.
it is annoying. I admit it. And what have I got? What one? Man, I'll deal with damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 mana if I sack the ruins. All right, I guess I have to pass with 2.
Okay. Untap. Go to 13. Draw. annoying. Aliopile.
Ooh, that's really good right now. Yeah, Aliopile's good.
I'll mana burn for 9.
Ooh, yeah. All right. So you're at 13, so you go to 4.
Oh, no, maybe not 9. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yep, 9.
All right, so we're tied up 4-4.
Yep.
Well, that's one way to mitigate the mirror universe. Okay. All right, my turn.
Yep.
All right, at the end of your turn, I will gain a life at the Fountain of Youth and go to 5.
Alright.
And you're tapped out?
Yep.
All right, I will tap your script sprite. All right, and then I will... Should I draw with the tome? No. All right. Untap, upkeep. I will not do the Mirror Universe.
You go to 4 off of the copper tablet.
All right. I go to 4 from the copper tablet. Draw. All right. I'll pay 2 and gain a life with the Fountain of Youth and go to 5. And I'll pay a green 1, 2, 3. I'll play Titania's Song, and I'll attack with all my artifacts.
You got it.
There we go. Titania's Song for the win. Damn, what a crazy match that was.
Yeah, your COPs and that turn 1
Tower, yeah. That was pretty lucky to get that. If I didn't have that, I think you would have won that game.
Well, yeah, it like won you 20 life in the beginning of the game.
Yeah. But I have many other life games. That's not the only one, so...
I know, but like that kept you alive while you were digging.
This is why, like, back in the day when I was a kid, like, Ivory Tower was restricted. You could not play 4 of those fucking cards.
Yeah.
And it's not pointed in Singleton. There's no points for it. I think they should assign a point to it.
I think it is pointed.
The Ivory Tower?
I thought so.
Nope. I'm looking at the list right here. The points are Mana Drain, Recall, Steel Artifact, Time Twister, Wheel of Fortune, Earthquake, Pyrotechnics? They made a Pyrotechnics a point? It costs 5.
I think anything that's sort of like 2-for-1s.
It costs 5. That card's really hard to play. Okay. Dark Ritual, Hymn to Turok, Sylvan Library, Regrow, Winter Orb, Triskelion, Mana Vault, Icy Manipulator, Mishra's Workshop, the Maze of Ith, and Caracas. They pointed Caracas. Okay. All right. Yeah, so it's not on the point list. At least the 1 point list, and I don't see it on any of the other layers either. 2, 3, 4.
Well, hey, one of my opponents is available right now.
Oh,
so
is it John?
No, different guy.
All right, man. Well, good luck. I'm sure you'll have. I bet you'll beat him. I'll bet you'll beat him because your deck's really fat. My deck is like the nemesis of your deck.
I don't know. I doubt it. But anyway, catch you later.
All right. Good luck, Parker. Thanks.
Greetings, old school magic players, and welcome to The Four Horsemen.